I think we can do this one. Okay, let's check our settings. Graphics. High brightness. Okay, I don't want it too washed out, but I do need to make that a little higher for you guys. Damn it, I exited. I clicked exit. All right, there we go. That's fine. Dropping packets, guys. I might lose y'all. Hold on. No, we're okay. I think we're okay. I think we can continue. Let's go. Warning. This game contains scary scenes and sudden increases in tension. People with weak heart and epilepsy problems should not play. Hold left
Keep
button.
calm.
Okay.
Relax.
Okay.
And calm down.
Sure.
Calm all your senses.
Yeah.
My name is Dr. Stephen Dowell. You are here because your disorders started to get out of control.
Nah. I just
You
do
ceased
those drugs.
to behave normally, and disturbing thoughts took control over you.
Yeah.
You will undergo my original therapy. I will show you the film I created.
Porno.
And you will tell me what feelings you have while watching it. And if you saw anything worrying.
Using 35mm film. I already see something bothering me. I'll adjust the volume in a minute, guys. I'll adjust the volume here in a minute, guys. Some games are just really freaking loud. Fucking Mutual of Omaha's Wild Kingdom and shit. That'd freak anybody out. Course, indie game, got no audio settings. Okay, that's fine. Patient Edward. Preliminary interview, initial diagnosis, test a new therapy, waiting for results.
The patient's data. Edward, 41 years old, day September 1st. I know Edward as far back as I remember. He worked as a gardener in our neighborhood. From the preliminary interview, I got to know that he suffers from a dream disorder. He has constant nightmares and can't sleep well as a memory disorder. Sometimes he doesn't remember what happened a couple of days or hours ago. I have some suspicions connected with his case, but it's too early for the detailed diagnosis.
Okay, hold tight. I'm gonna turn down the volume here if I can. Ah, good. Let's try this. Looks like I got it. Hopefully the volume is better now. Rorschach. You guys have no idea how many Rorschach paintings I've had to look over the years. Don't forget, guys, I'm a lot older than most of y'all. Back in the day, freaking just about every shrink under the sun would throw a damn Rorschach painting at you like they were goddamn Sigmund Freud or some shit. Nowadays, everyone knows it pretty much is bullshit. Okay, we kept it. I guess it's in our inventory now. Weekend has, I guess. Shit, don't tell me we're in a freaking asylum. How old am I? Wrong side of 40. Not 50 yet. Dr. Dawa launches his new experimental treatment method. Getting
the
up
family's
there?
tragedy. A mother and child were murdered, and the violator was...
You gotta wait a sec. You're 19? You think I played this before? You think? I don't remember it. I could have swore I would have remembered that fucked up ass video. I mean, I remember this painting. I think I know what you're saying. This painting, I've seen this painting before. I think I saw this painting. I think I saw this painting in another game. I don't know if I've played this game. I don't remember it. I really don't remember it. I'm pretty sure I would remember that Wild Kingdom shit at the beginning. I mean, a lot of these games feel the same, though. A lot of these games have the same, you know, mechanics, the same feel and all that stuff, so. Madness Symphony? We'll find out. If something jumps out that I really remember, then I'll say yeah. I mean, come on, I figured the game would be, like, memorable. Unless it just flat out sucked. Dear Miss Dowell, I remind you that that you gave me a free hand about the development of one part of the garden, so I decided to plant most of it there. Are dahlias that accentuated the flowers and chlamydias. I surrounded everything with white people. We will be delighted, Edward. Fucking racist? Yeah, a lot of it looks the same. Yeah, a lot of these games they look and play the same. So, you know, it's kind of like how there's so many battle royale games. You know, someone gets an idea, and they all just kind of do the same thing. They're very. It's hard to get them that. I mean, watch. I bet you we're probably gonna have to pick up a flashlight. I bet you we're gonna get a flashlight or a camcorder or something. You know. It's our report card.
Honey, please turn off the TV. It's gonna be stormy.
Hello?
Am I talking with Dr. Stephen Dowell?
Okay, hold tight. This might be feeling...
Patient Edward 41. Day September 11th.
Let me see what the diagnosis is.
Patient has told me about his dreams where he tries to murder his wife and child. As far as he said before, he's a bachelor, and he hasn't said anything about children. It could be some traumatic memory from his childhood. I have to get to know about it during our next meeting. It is a harder case than I expected. Some symptoms indicate that the patient can possess multiple personality. But these are only suspicions. I have to ask my friend, Abraham.
Man, you know, I'm not going to say this doesn't feel familiar because, like I said, all these games feel, it's nothing certain, please come to the morgue, will help. It like this feels familiar. It feels like I have done this before. But again, like I said, I've done so many of these that are so similar. I'm not reading that. That's too much. It's too long. Okay, so this hospital, it's like, I kind of think I've done this game before. They sent me another key. That's the reason I asked, but I think I've done this before, but how many games have we wound up in a fucking hospital? So it's like, I'm hard-pressed to say, yes, I've played this before, because we always wind up in fucking hospitals. I'll know in a little bit. I just need a little bit more input from the game. Let me see if this is something that we've actually streamed before. There's a lot. Mother and her 7-year-old son murdered. I mean, newspaper clippings, hospitals. This is not like. I swear to God, this is probably like the 10th game we've played that had newspaper clippings in it. You know, so I can't. The same game but a different title? That actually, you know, that might be, because we get a lot of early access stuff before games are actually released on Steam. It's possible. Just hold tight. Let me see. Like, I get early access to a lot of stuff, right? So maybe we played it before it came out of early access, before it was available on Steam. Oh, it is. It's absolutely a very, very commonplace. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Just let me ride this for a little bit. I mean, here we go. Long hallway. It's gonna get dark. Yeah, I mean, this is not something uncommon. We've done this so many times in horror games. So I just figured there'd be something that I would remember. Nothing is jumping out at me like, yes, you know for sure. A key to her heart is located where your journey began. Look long. Well, I mean, it's just. I mean, we have this stream. We do a lot of horror games, and they all, well, not all, but this is very common. I was in a freaking hospital. Shit, 3 or 4 days ago. I was in a hospital in another game. Key to her heart is where my journey starts. God, so many of them that wind up in hospitals. It's crazy. Hospitals are renowned. Well, hospitals are generally people are pretty uneasy about hospitals. I don't like hospitals. They're associated with sick people, dying people. Normally, you don't want to go to a hospital because, you know, that would indicate probably something's wrong. Nobody has a good reason to be in a hospital unless they're hurt. You know, there's a lot of things about a hospital that makes people uneasy. Key to her heart was where you start. Check eyesight room 6. Eyesight room 6. Death doesn't bother you too much? It's not really about the death part, right? Like, I don't like hospitals just because of the fact that I can easily You can easily get sick just walking into a freaking hospital, just because hospitals contain sick people. There it is, 629. I don't like going to them because, I mean, dude, when you're in your 20s and shit like that, hell, you could eat out of a dumpster and you'll probably be fine, right? But once you stack some age on you, you watch your immunity like the freaking, you watch it like your life depends on it, because it does. You know, you tend to not go out in the cold. You tend to not get rained on unnecessarily. You don't do anything that'll make you sick because, man, immunity's a bitch. Think I'm going to run a lot through the hospital? And we'll find out. 629. So that just happened. See, the thing is, like, don't get me wrong, this is creepy, right? But nothing's jumping out at me. I figured if I had played this before, I figured I'd remember something like that. That video at the start. But then again, you see, none of this is scaring me. Like, nothing's jumping out. So it maybe the game was not that scary, and I just don't even remember it. Don't match. Okay, the body's gone. Come in. Okay, this is some fuckery. I don't remember that. Oh, wait a second. I do remember this. I think I do remember this. I think I do remember this. We'll go a little further and see what's going on. I think I remember something like this, or it was this. Cave exploration, yeah, we've had a lot of games like that too, so. I mean, let's just rock on it for a little bit and see what happens. Like, dude, it is so weird, because, like, it seems familiar, but then it doesn't at the same time.
Honey, gain control over him, please.
Okay, if anything's gonna jar a memory, it's probably gonna be something like this. Okay, the greenhouse. All right, so let me hold on. If there's a shovel or something that I need to dig, okay, I think there's gonna be like a spirit or something right here. We're about to find out. If this is the way I think it is, I think there's gonna be like a spirit guarding that door. If it is, then for some reason this game just did not like strike a very good memory with me. I think I remember, like, I'm gonna have to find some tools and there's gonna be a spirit or something in front of that glass. I might be thinking of a different game, because again, courtyard, fucking scary. Okay, all right, the guy digging. Ah, we have done this. I think it was in early access. Boom, got the shovel. Okay, all right. Let me just carry this out. Let me see if that spirit's gonna be over there. Got the key. Rubber ducky. Yeah, I think it was an early access and it did not have the same title. Because this was just released. Rise of Insanity, I think, came out on the 8th. It just came out, so I think we played it before it was released. Well, I don't know. We had lots of rubber duckies last night, too.
Daddy, play with me. Daddy, why did you allow him?
It seems like the game may have changed.
Daddy! Daddy! He's here. He's back.
I think what we played may have been a demo. Is that possible? It might have been just a demo, because, like, that might be what's throwing me off. Like, it was just partial, you know, the core of the game, but not actually the full game. Like, maybe we just played a demo? That might be what's throwing me off, because it's like, hey, some parts seem familiar, but then other parts I don't see. They did change it a lot. Is that what's going on? Yeah, I think it might have been like a demo, or the game was changed, because this is like totally fucking different. I mean, you guys are right. Yeah, see, I'm remembering some of this stuff. Yes, I am remembering some of this. The light shines in the darkness, and the